If no one else is going to stand up, coming back at a different point to the Noble Lord the Minister, on a broader, more conceptual point, I'm very much tempted to respond to the previous answer, but I won't. The Committee on Climate Change has said that we should be shifting from looking at territorial emissions to be looking at consumption emissions. The fact is, of course, that a great deal of manufacturing has in recent decades been offshored, and emissions are currently on territorial basis being counted against other countries, but we are actually consuming the goods made with those. Is the government planning to follow the recommendations of the Committee on Climate Change and move from measuring territorial emissions to consumption emissions?
I mean, it's a complicated question, and we've got no plans to. We will measure our emissions on the same basis that everybody else does. But nevertheless, I'll concede to the noble lady that she makes a valid point about carbon leakage. To the extent to which we have driven many energy-intensive industries out of the UK and out of Europe, but of course we still use the products that many of them produce. It's just that they're not produced in Europe and the UK anymore. They're produced in other parts of the world, often in more carbon-intensive manners. And it's a difficult policy question facing both ourselves and the EU. How do you address that if other countries don't have ambitious plans like ours to decarbonise, but you still need the product? Do you look at mechanisms such as carbon border adjustment mechanism that the EU is looking at? Intrinsically, I think we're in favour of free trade, and we don't want to go down that avenue. By far, a better strategy is to try to persuade other countries to adopt similarly ambitious plans as ours.
Given the fact that this really important issue, I don't see anyone else rising, I will rise once again. The government has committed to a fully decarbonised electricity system by 2025. The Committee on Climate Change has said that its plans need urgent reform to actually achieve that goal. Can the Noble Lord the Minister assure me that he's highly confident that we are on track for that 2035 goal for electricity?
Yes, we believe we